Hello, friends. Welcome to Storycraft. On this channel, you will enjoy world top stories. Let's view the video. Top 50 Mysteries That Will Never Be Solved. 1. The disappearance of the Roanoke colony in 1587. Over 100 settlers vanished from Roanoke Island without a trace. When a supply ship returned years later, the only clue was the word Croatoan, carved into a tree. No bodies, no signs of struggle, just silence. Theories range from disease and Native American assimilation to supernatural intervention. To this day, no definitive evidence explains the colony's fate. 2. The Wow. Signal in 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio picked up a 72-second signal from space so distinct that astronomer Jerry Eman circled it and wrote, "Wow." No one has ever been able to replicate or explain the signal. Was it an alien message or a cosmic anomaly? It remains one of the greatest astronomical mysteries. 3. The Somerton Man-In, 1948. A man was found dead on Somerton Beach, Australia, with no ID, strange symbols in a book, and a scrap of paper reading Tamam Shud. Despite international efforts, his identity and cause of death remain unknown. DNA advances recently shed some light, but full closure is elusive. 4. The lost city of Atlantis, first mentioned by Plato, Atlantis was described as an advanced civilization swallowed by the sea. Was it a metaphor, myth, or a real place? Countless expeditions have failed to find it. Its location, culture, and even existence remain hotly debated, hidden under waves or forever in our imagination. 5. The Zodiac Killer in the 1960s and 70s. A serial killer terrorized Northern California, taunting police with cryptic letters and ciphers. Some of his codes were cracked, others remain unsolved. Despite countless suspects and investigations, his identity is still a mystery, and no arrest was ever made. 6. The Dyatlov Pass incident in 1959. 9 hikers died mysteriously in the Ural Mountains. Their tent was slashed from the inside, bodies scattered with bizarre injuries, some with crushed skulls, others missing eyes or tongues. Government files remained sealed for years, fueling theories from avalanches to secret weapons. 7. Jack. The Ripper in 1888. An unknown killer stalked the streets of Whitechapel, brutally murdering 5 women. Despite letters and mounting public panic, the Ripper was never caught. Many suspects were proposed, but none confirmed. Over a century later, his identity remains one of history's most chilling mysteries. 8. The Taos Hum residents of Taos, New Mexico, report a persistent low-frequency hum that has no identifiable source. Despite scientific studies, no explanation has been found. The sound is only heard by a small portion of the population, making it a localized and untraceable auditory enigma. 9. The Green Children of Woolpit in medieval England. 2 green-skinned children appeared in Woolpit. They spoke an unknown language and claimed to be from a land called St. Martin's Land. The boy died, but the girl grew up and lost her green tint. Their origin remains an unsolved enigma, blending folklore and reality. 10. The Voynich. Manuscript, an ancient book filled with unknown symbols, alien plants, and indecipherable text. The Voynich manuscript has baffled scholars for centuries. Carbon dated to the 1400s, its purpose and origin are still unknown. No one has translated its language or understood its illustrations. 11. The Bermuda Triangle, stretching between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. This region is blamed for countless aircraft and ship disappearances. No consistent scientific Explanation exists, though theories range from methane gas to alien portals. The Bermuda Triangle remains one of the most infamous nautical enigmas. 12. The Mary Celeste in 1872. The merchant ship Mary Celeste was found adrift with no crew. But food, supplies, and valuables untouched. There were no signs of struggle or disaster. The fate of the crew has never been discovered, turning the ship into a ghostly legend of the seas. 13. The man in the iron mask. For decades, a prisoner in France was forced to wear a mask. His identity, a closely guarded state secret. Even today, historians don't know who he was. Some say he was a royal twin, others a disgraced nobleman. The truth is locked away forever in history. 14. The Beale ciphers, a series of encoded messages allegedly reveals the location of buried treasure worth millions in Virginia. Only one has ever been deciphered. The treasure has never been found, and many believe the ciphers are a hoax or a real map waiting for the right key. 15. The Black Dahlia murder in 1947. Elizabeth Short's body was found mutilated in Los Angeles in a case that shocked the nation. The media dubbed her the Black Dahlia. The killer was never caught, and the crime remains one of America's most notorious unsolved murders. And 17. The Overtoun Bridge deaths in Scotland. Dozens of dogs have leapt to their deaths from Overtoun Bridge. Some say it's due to scents or acoustics. Others believe in paranormal influences. The precise cause remains speculative, and pet owners are warned to steer clear. 18. The Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers in 1900. 3 lighthouse keepers vanished without a trace from a remote Scottish island. The door was locked, meals untouched. Theories include freak waves, abduction, or madness. The mystery inspired poems and films, but no answer. 19. The Lead Masks case in Brazil, 1966. 2 men were found dead wearing lead-eye masks and formal suits. Nearby was a cryptic note referring to mysterious instructions. There were no signs of trauma or poison. The purpose of the masks and cause of death are unknown. 20. The Isdal woman, a burned female body, was found in Norway's Isdalen Valley in 1970. Labels on her clothes were removed and she had multiple fake identities. Despite a massive investigation, she was never identified. Her espionage-like mystery remains unresolved. 22. The Circleville letters. In the 1970s, residents of Circleville, Ohio, received threatening anonymous letters exposing personal secrets. One suspect was imprisoned, but the letters continued. The writer was never caught, and the case remains an eerie puzzle of small-town terror. 23. Caspar Hauser in 1828. A teenage boy appeared in Nuremberg, claiming to have lived in total isolation. Months later, he was murdered. His origins, motives, and identity remain a historical riddle, fueling theories from royal lineage to fraud. 24. The stone spheres of Costa Rica. Dozens of perfectly round stone spheres lie scattered across Costa Rica. Dating back centuries, no one knows who made them, how, or why. Their precision is baffling, and they remain one of archaeology's strangest finds. 25. The Devil's Footprints in 1855. A mysterious line of hoof-like prints appeared across 100 miles of English countryside, rooftops, rivers, and walls included. People believed the devil had passed through. No natural explanation has ever been confirmed. 26. The SS Orang Medan. In the 1940s, the SS Orang Medan reportedly sent a chilling SOS from the Strait of Malacca. All officers, including the captain, are dead. When rescuers found the ship, The crew was lifeless, faces frozen in horror. Moments later, the ship exploded and sank. Its existence and fate remain unconfirmed. 27. The Min Min Lights. Mysterious glowing orbs haunt the Australian outback, often seen following travelers before vanishing. Known as the Min Min Lights, they defy scientific explanation. Aboriginal legends say they're spirits. Skeptics blame mirages or gases, but no one has ever caught or studied one up close. 28. The Shroud of Turin. Believed by some to be the burial cloth of Jesus, the Shroud of Turin bears the faint image of a crucified man. Radiocarbon dating suggests it's medieval, but new tests challenge that claim. Its origins and how the image was formed remain unsolved. 29. The London Monster. In the late 1700s, a maniac dubbed the London Monster attacked over 50 women, stabbing them with blades hidden in his clothes. A suspect was caught, but doubts lingered about his guilt. Was he the real monster or a scapegoat in a moral panic? 30. The Tunguska Event. In 1908, a massive explosion flattened 800 square miles of Siberian forest. No impact crater was ever found. Most believe it was a meteor airburst, but no fragments were recovered. Some blame aliens, others an antimatter blast. The event remains unexplained. 31. The Black Knight Satellite. For decades, astronomers and conspiracy theorists have pointed to a mysterious object orbiting Earth, dubbed the Black Knight Satellite. Some claim it predates modern spaceflight. NASA calls it debris, but no clear origin has been confirmed. 32. The Ghost Blimp. In 1942, a Navy blimp crashed in California with no crew aboard, yet it had just been seen flying fine minutes before. The cockpit was intact, parachutes untouched. The two-man crew was never found, and no distress signal was sent. 33. The Vanishing Village of Angikuni Lake. In the 1930s, a trapper arrived at Angikuni Lake in Canada to find an entire Inuit village had vanished. Food cooking, sled dogs, starved, no signs of struggle. The RCMP denied the story, but it persists in folklore and survival horror lore. 34. The Pollock Twins. After two young sisters died in a car crash in 1957, their parents had twin girls who later exhibited eerily similar behaviors and memories of their deceased sisters. Reincarnation or coincidence? Experts are still baffled by the case. 35. The Max Headroom Broadcast Intrusion. In 1987, Chicago TV stations were hijacked by a masked figure imitating Max Headroom. The bizarre broadcast included distorted speech and odd visuals. The culprits were never caught, and no one has claimed responsibility. 36. The Dighton Rock Inscriptions. A boulder in Massachusetts is carved with strange symbols no one can conclusively interpret. Some say it's Norse, others Phoenician or Native American. Its origin remains debated, with no universally accepted translation. 37. The Belmez Faces. In a Spanish home in the 1970s, ghostly faces appeared on the kitchen floor, changing, over time, defying removal. Scientists, priests, and skeptics investigated, but no hoax was proven. The faces still appear today. 38. The Monsell Sea Fort Lights. In the Thames estuary, abandoned Waiutun sea forts have become hotspots for mysterious lights strange radio signals, and alleged alien sightings. No official explanation has been given, and the forts remain shrouded in urban legend. 39. The disappearance of Frederick Valentich. In 1978, Australian pilot Frederick Valentich vanished mid-flight after reporting a UFO hovering above his plane. His last words: "It's not an aircraft." No wreckage was found. Was it a hoax, crash, or alien abduction? 40. The hum of Windsor. For years, residents of Windsor, Ontario, reported a deep, vibrating hum that disrupted sleep and peace. Investigations pointed to nearby factories, but no single source has ever been confirmed or eliminated. 41. The Ghost Ship of the Arctic, by Chimo. The SS by Chimo was abandoned in 1931, but was repeatedly sighted floating through Arctic waters for decades, intact and unmanned. Sightings stopped in the 60s. No wreck has been located. Where did it go? 42. The Phoenix Lights. In 1997, thousands witnessed a V-shaped formation of lights over Phoenix, Arizona. The military claimed it was flares, but eyewitnesses disagreed. No official explanation satisfied the public, and the event remains one of the most credible UFO sightings. 43. The Nazca Lines. Enormous geoglyphs carved into the Peruvian desert show animals, plants, and shapes only visible from the sky. Who made them, and why? Their scale and precision defy easy answers. 44. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart. In 1937, famed aviator Amelia Earhart vanished over the Pacific during a record flight. Despite extensive searches, no conclusive evidence of her plane or body has been found. Her fate remains one of aviation's great mysteries. 45. The Meraki Boulders. Giant spherical stones scattered along New Zealand's coast seem almost too perfect to be natural. While geologists offer explanations, locals believe they are dragon eggs or ancient relics. Their origin and symmetry are still debated. 46. The Mystery of D.B. Cooper. In 1971, a man hijacked a plane, collected $200,000, and parachuted into the wilderness, never to be seen again. Despite FBI searches and endless speculation, his identity and fate remain unknown. 47. The Gaddafi Golden Gun. Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi was reportedly found with a golden handgun during his capture. The weapon vanished afterward. Was it stolen, hidden, or symbolic fiction? Its current location is unknown. 48. The Stonehenge construction. How did Neolithic people move and position massive stones weighing tons without modern tools? Theories range from lost technologies to alien aid. Despite research, we still don't know how or why it was built. 49. The Missing Kruger Millions. Legend says the South African government hid tons of gold during the Boer War. Treasure hunters have searched for over a century, but the Kruger millions remain elusive. Real or myth? 50. The Ulfbert Viking Swords. Some Viking swords bear the mysterious Ulfbert inscription and were made with metal quality centuries ahead of their time. How they were forged remains unknown. Were they imports? Alien metallurgy? Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel Storycraft for more interesting videos.